When Kendrick Lamar name-checked 40 acres and a mule, he was invoking one of America's biggest broken promises. But hold up, let's talk about the man who put that promise in motion. This wasn't the work of politicians, presidents, or abolitionists. In fact, my man hated all of them. Meet William Tecumseh Sherman, the Union's most ruthless general, a guy with zero interest in social justice, and altogether a pretty cranky dude. Uncle Billy brought the South to its knees, and in the process, he somehow became the first architect of Black reparations. This is the story of Sherman the Harbinger. Sherman was a controversial character. To this day, the mention of his name still elicits big feelings. Sherman was no abolitionist. In fact, he was low-key sympathetic to the planter lifestyle, but he despised traitors. In 1864, he marched his army through Georgia and South Carolina, putting the smackdown on the Confederacy and their supporters. Whether he liked it or not, every step he took on that march brought freedom to thousands of enslaved Americans. With freedom seekers all over the South running for Sherman's lines, his march became the single greatest act of emancipation in the country's history. Lincoln could order emancipation, but Sherman could deliver it. With destruction as his tool of choice, he pushed massive social change. Despite his racism, he would be one of the few white dudes to sit down with Black community leaders and listen. They said, if you want to give us a good start and get us to stop following your army around, give us land. Enter Sherman's Special Field Order 15, aka 40 acres and a mule. And that's how a racist rage lord became an unlikely harbinger of freedom. Sherman's land order didn't stick, but the fact that he was the one who put it on paper, that tells us one thing. The revolution takes all types, the righteous and the ruthless. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. So spare me the purity tests, because to save America, you're going to need all hands on deck.